On Monday, April 20th, 2020, Rosalie Calabrese, extraordinary poet, long-standing executive director of the American Composers Alliance, friend to an unimaginably large number of composers in New York and indeed around the world, loving and beloved mother, mother-in-law, and grandmother, will be remembered at 7:30 p.m. in a memorial concert at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church, 120 West 69th Street, between Broadway and Columbus Avenue in New York City. Organized under the auspices of Save the Music Incorporated, the program will feature brief comments by members of Rosalie's immediate family. Included in the April 20th program will be music dedicated to Rosalie, musical settings of her poetry, and music that she especially liked. Two works will have their world premiere performances in this program. As a performing artists representative, Rosalie helped the careers of countless composers, among them some of the most prominent of our time. She was frequently seen at performances of new works, and she forged alliances with composers and with performers who loved new music. Though many thought that Rosalie spent all of her free time attending new music performances, in fact, she participated often in public readings of her own poetry and saw to the publication of much of her work. And of course, Rosalie kept writing poems. She did all of this through phenomenal time management skills, which, coupled with a memory for detail and a laser-like focus on effective promotion for her clients, attracted outstanding composers and performers in search of smart guidance in furthering their careers. In the 1990s, Rosalie welcomed Verna Fine, widow of Boston-based composer Irving Fine, to join her growing artist management practice. To the astonishment of friends and associates, Rosalie blithely cultivated her expansive network of musicians, writers, filmmakers, indeed artists of all stripes, while carving out the time to write and promote her own poetry and short stories. And she always found time for her son Chris, granddaughter Katie, and daughter-in-law Pam. All who knew Rosalie understood and appreciated what made her unique among those who represent creative artists. Rosalie believed in the music of those she helped, and above all, she was a creative artist herself. This helps to explain the challenge in selecting among works by hundreds of composers the musical content of the April 20th program. The concert program includes works by Irving Fine, Otto Luning, Raphael Mostel, William Mayer, Bruce Adolphe, Miriam Gideon, Joel Feigen, Larry Thomas Bell, Michael Delira, Joel Wallach, Beth Wieman, Francis Thorne, and George Bosiwick. Were it not for time constraints, we could program a week-long festival of works by composers who knew Rosalie, collaborated with her, and enjoyed the matchless managerial skills that she blended with her unique mixture of airtight organization, knowledge of the industry, and unshakable belief in the music she helped promote. The Rosalie Calabrese Memorial Concert is made possible by the talent and organizational contributions of many. Well-known concert pianist Margaret Mills, a longtime associate and friend of Rosalie, is donating her participation in several works on the program. The composers who are contributing new works and those who are performing their own work on the program have graciously offered to forego the customary honorarium for their services. Save the Music Incorporated is underwriting this memorial concert by using its own operating revenues. The American Composers Alliance is facilitating the performance licensing of several works by ACA members. These are meaningful gestures from musical artists on whose behalf Rosalie worked long and well to obtain reasonable compensation for their creative work as well as performances of those works. We ask your financial support in defraying part of the cost of mounting the April 20th program. There is no required minimum amount to donate through GoFundMe. Our fundraising goal is $4,000. As I speak, we have received private donations of slightly more than $1,000. Whether or not you can contribute, we hope that you will be present for the performance. The music you will hear will enrich your understanding of who Rosalie Calabrese was and why she will be lovingly remembered for many years to come.